Okay, guys, just as a follow-up to the thing I put on Teams about recording your home working hours in Teams calendar. So once you've got Microsoft Teams up, in this left-hand column here, you can see we've got all your options. So if you open up calendar, your calendar will be there. Okay, so for instance, if Darren was working at home all day on Tuesday, um, you can either double click in this box here, or you can create new meeting. So let's go with new meeting, and this dialog box comes up. So if you do it this way, you'll have to set the date. So if Darren was working at home on the Tuesday, and if he was on it all day in your working day, then make sure you toggle this button there, and I'll show you why that's important in a minute. But then in the title box, if you put DET digital learning resources, for instance, and I'm happy for you to leave it at that, okay, because you'll see in a minute that's the bit that I will see on my calendar. It's important that you ask me to attend the meeting, because then it appears on my calendar as opposed to just sitting in yours. It'd help if I could spell my name, wouldn't it? Actually, it's not gonna let me find myself because I'm creating the meeting, aren't I? But you get the gist. Find me in there. Now, if you want to put a bit more details in here about what you were doing, then that's fine. But I'm not really asking for that. I'm more important about what it is you're doing, and I'm satisfied with that. But if you want to put details, that's up to you. Once you've done that, that's as much as you need to do, and just click save. And then what you'll see is up there, I can see, and that would have Darren's name by it if he'd have organised it. Same as the one that Clint's done for me. His name is sitting in those box. Same with Steve. And that's important. But if you're doing all day, they'll all appear in my header up there, which is a little bit easier than putting separate ones. But if you're doing part days, then that's fine. So that's really important if you can do that for me. It just hopefully it'll fend off some of the ridiculous things I'm being asked to supply. But obviously that's only from if you're working at home. But it's vital that you do that for me. Otherwise I'm going to be challenged, and then obviously I'm going to have to challenge yourselves if it's not there. So just do that for now, and we'll see it as. Obviously, if you're on holiday at Easter, I don't expect to see anything because you're on holiday. Fabulous. Hopefully that's clear-ish. I don't know, but that's what I'm looking for. Obviously, if I go back into that and decide that I wasn't on it all day, I can uncheck that and say, yeah, I was on it from 9 a.m. Won't let me go back now, will it, because of that? So say from 9 a.m. to lunchtime. So I'll go till 1. And if I click save, it'll appear in my calendar slightly differently. At the moment it's still up there, isn't it? I don't know why that is. That might be because I created it after. But either way, get it on there. That's what I need. It'll send me a meeting request, which I will accept, and then it will populate my calendar. Smashing. Anything that wasn't clear, just come give me a shout.